Welcome to the Vault Archons. I am the Keeper of Keys, Kraz, and today we're going to look at another Archon. Hope everybody's having a good day, and I am going to be making a video sometime after Christmas, and I'm going to be asking for people to post decks that they'd like me to look at. When I do that, initially I'm going to be looking for Maverick decks. I want to review basically the best Maverick decks people have. And other just really cool and powerful decks. So that's kind of what I'll scroll through when I do that. So that will be coming sometime after Christmas. Hopefully everybody's picked up some cool stuff or has some cool stuff or has some cool decks that they've opened, and I look forward to seeing those when I finally do that. So let's get started. Oh, by the way, this one, now it wasn't tampered with. This is just literally the way it came out of a sealed box. The glue here did, part of it stuck on this side, part of it didn't. It just didn't stay together. It's not double glued. There's no funny shenanigans going on here. But just wanted to show you guys that so that you knew. It literally was sitting in the box like that, which I found kind of interesting because it's the only deck out of all the ones I have that was doing it. That's why I opened this specific display. So we'll just pull that off. So kind of got more cardboard than I was wanting to on that, but you can see where the glue line was. I kind of ripped through it when I pulled all that off, but that's where it was. So we've got Brobnar, Shadows, and Mars. So interesting house combination. Mars and Brobnar to me don't always have the greatest generation. Brobnar is probably the worst overall as far as generation goes. It has some great cards that can generate great sets. And Mars is the same. It doesn't always generate good sets, but it has the potential to generate some amazing sets. So this one here we're looking at is Undiyava, the Warrior Titaness. That's kind of cool. I generally like the names in this game. I think they're pretty decent. Let's see. Oh, there's our pull tab. Which side is it? And the winner is, yep, it figures it's going to be one of these. Now anything that has a hard pull tab must be a god deck, right? Is that the way it works? I'm hoping. There we go, finally got it. So we'll pull that off, put that right over there, put that right there. So hopefully we start with some great cards. Hopefully we have a great generation, but let's find out. So we started with Anger. One second. One of my least favorite cards. As far as Brobnar generation goes, it's not that, you know, I mean, you get an Amber and it's an attack one, but overall it's just a weak Brobnar card. Burn the Stockpile. I really do like this card. It's a great one to have. Nice Amber control, so that's a really good one. Punch, a direct damage. Hopefully not too many of them. Sound the Horns. Now this could be really interesting if it generates a certain way. So let's see what we got. This could be interesting. War Song. Good Amber gain if we have the cards for it. Mighty Javelin. Screech Bomb. So far I'm not liking the Brobnar house too much. Bumpsy. Now this could be good if we have a War Drummer and a bunch of Bumpsies. Ganger Chieftain, that also works good with some of the cards. Crump works, that Ganger Chieftain works good with him. Give me a War Drummer at the end, please. Mugwump, I think Mugwump comes after the War Drummer. Oh, Rock Hurling Giant, nope, maybe not. And Soft Landing. So, overall, not a very good Brobnar house. Not terrible. It's usable. I mean, it's got okay creatures. These are all decent. I don't know if I would discard a creature to use the damage. Well, I guess in this situation you needed to, it'd be worth doing. This is good amber control, good direct damage, although it's clearable by artifact control. We have enough creatures to take advantage of War Sun, so okay, not looking too bad. Could be better, but not a bad generation. I've seen much worse. Squawker, I do like this one, much better than Soft Landing. Just between the two cards, you want that one. We have 2 Squawkers, so hopefully we have the creatures to take advantage of that. Mother Gun, now this is a good one for damage just because... Now we have a lot of damage in this deck so far, so I'll have to look back through once we get all this done. Chuff Ape, I love this guy. Really powerful creature. Grabber Jammer, another great creature. John Smith, good with these other cards. Mind Warper, give me 3 or 4 of those guys. Tunk. Megamouth. Marauder. Zizix the Mini. And Bait and Switch. Oh, I love seeing Bait and Switch. Okay, so let's go back through there real quick. So we've got some decent ready for creatures, some damage, key stuff, tiny bit of amber control, and just a generally good creature board. And we do have some damage. We have 2 different amber burns in this deck so far. I didn't see any board clear so far, but we have a lot of damage. So hopefully our Shadows House is really good. Give us an amazing Shadows House. Finishing Blow, that can be really good, especially with all the damage we have in this deck so far. Pawn Sacrifice, 2 Pawn Sacrifice. Relentless Whispers, a lot of damage in this one. Hopefully we have a bad penny to take advantage of that Pawn Sacrifice. Evasion Sigil, not the best in this one because we have a lot of creatures we want to fight with. Special Delivery, more damage. Bad penny, so we do have a bad penny to take care of. We have a lot of damage in this deck, so I'm going to have to look back through it. Even though we don't have a board clear, we have a lot of direct damage. Naughty the Thief. Shadow Self, really nice one to have. Umbra. And Urchin. So let me go back through this one. This one was kind of interesting, just in the way it generated. So I want to kind of take a moment to wrap my head around it. So we've got Amber Control, good protection card. Amber Control works really good with, now this is a Purge. It's good to have a Purge. This one works, damage. This works great with Bad Penny. So Bad Penny would be not that great of a card if it wasn't for Pawn Sacrifice. Finishing Blow works really well with all the damage in here. Amber Control, a ramp card. We have multiple ramp cards in here, so if they can't clear our board, this could get pretty bad. Let's see. So Amber Capture, that's good to have. Megamouth Tunk, Amber Control, can be used twice with John Smith. Amber Control and Key Cost, nice powerful creature. Damage, ways to take advantage of the Mind Warper for even more Amber Control. Rock Hurling Giant, a ramp card, a direct damage if we need it. Now, there are times where this could come in useful. Let's see, Amber Control, an ability to take advantage of that Amber Control, more Amber Control, damage, Amber Gen, a mill card. I don't know if I'd use it in this deck. Sometimes playing Sound the Horns is not very useful, and I think in this deck there's too many other good things you would discard to get to your Brobnar. Direct damage, Amber Control, and a fight. Now this works good with Crump. So there are no bad cards in this deck because the generation uses them. Matter of fact, Anger works with a lot of these creatures. So in this deck, it's good to have. maybe, let's see. This one could be, just for this deck, could be not so good, because we have a great creature pool. Yeah, I mean, this is actually a pretty good deck. It doesn't have board clear, but it just has a lot of capability to do damage and kill a creature outright. Multiple ramp cards. Just some super powerful, like there's a lot of really powerful creatures in here. You've got, let's see, you've got this guy who's a big ramp, which is just nice to have. If he stays on the board, he's just going to get worse and worse. This guy, it ramps up for if you have a bunch of ready Mars. Was it ready Mars creatures? Yeah, friendly ready Mars. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 7 other Mars creatures that if they were readied when he came into the field, it's just super powerful. Just a lot of damage. Another powerful creature, another ramp creature, another powerful creature. I mean, like, there's so few little creatures in this, and the ones that aren't here are good. There may not be board control in this, but there's a lot of amber control here, just overall. Doesn't have the largest amount of amber control I've seen, but it has a considerable amount. I do like this deck. I actually think it's going to be a very interesting one to play. Has some really good potential. It's lacking a couple of the power cards I like to see, but overall, I do really like that deck, and I think it's a good one. So I hope people enjoy getting to play it. And I hope somebody manages to get that code. I don't know how hard these are to scan. So there we go with that one. I think that's a really good deck. I really like to see that one. And I hope everybody has a great day. Oh, and one of the things I said, I had been hearing rumors in the last one. I was so tired that I was kind of bouncing all over the place. There are rumors that they have changed the box, and they're on a reprint now. So this is no longer, Keyforge is no longer on the initial print. The original boxes, the original displays are no longer being made anymore, and they've changed that. I have a friend coming over later today, and he says he's bringing me one of these displays to show me. I did attempt to trade him for it, but he doesn't want it to be opened. He wants to keep it sealed. So he's choosing to collect the actual display, and so but I am going to show you guys the difference between the original display and the reprint display, and I'll be doing that later today. I kind of look forward to that. I'm kind of interested to see what the difference is, and we'll see if he changes his mind about trading or not. I don't know. We'll find out. But you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later.